Welcome to PaleriderTV, back with another video. This story I bring you today is out of Arkansas. They're going to introduce a new bill, HB 1569, which will criminalize non-citizen truckers. So I'm just going to share this article from Overdrive Online magazine, and we'll see what in the world is going on over there in Arkansas. State bill would criminalize non-citizen truck drivers. A new bill introduced in the Arkansas State Legislature, HB 1569, or the Secure Roads and Safe Trucking Act of 2025, would ban out-of-state non-domicile CDL and commercial learner's permit holders from operating commercial motor vehicles and seek to impound their trucks and fine them $5,000 per violation. The bill, introduced by two Republican state House members and one state senator, would add a requirement to Arkansas law requiring drivers working for U.S. domiciled carriers to possess a domestic U.S. CDL and declaring all out-of-state non-domiciled or non-U.S. issued CDLs improper for commercial operations in the state. Under the bill, drivers on any type of visa or those who don't speak English caught operating within state borders would face $5,000 fines and an impound. Wow. Non-citizen drivers who cause bodily harm while operating a commercial vehicle would face a minimum of 6 months in prison and a Class D felony. Non-citizen drivers who cause a death would get charged with vehicular homicide and given a minimum of 10 years in jail. They ain't playing around. Fleets in Arkansas that hire a non-citizen or non-domiciled CDO holder would face a fine of $10,000. Shannon Everett, a former fleet owner and co-founder of the American Truckers Union, lobbied for the bill with state lawmakers in his native Arkansas and said he felt compelled to advocate for victims of crashes and the trucking industry. There was a wreck that happened in Colorado where the driver had been deported 16 times, said Everett. That is crazy. Part of the bill backed by Everett would end Arkansas's reciprocity for CDLs issued from Canada. So does that mean not going to let Canadian drivers with Canadian CDLs drive here anymore? Or at least in Arkansas? We're talking about safety and coming at it from the perspective of making our roads safer. And I've observed a clear lapse in laws and regulations that were not voted on. For example, the federal rules that individual states agreed to reciprocity, among other states, included a clause about English proficiency. In 2016, FMCSA issued a memo telling law enforcement not to enforce the English language proficiency requirement in its regulations so long as the driver could get through an inspection and communicate to the understanding of the officer. FMCSA ordered everyone to stand down, said Everett. The state of Arkansas didn't get any say in that. In the same vein, Everett says, when our state and all the states reviewed reciprocity, U.S. border policy was significantly different. Extending reciprocity to other states, with the exception that they only issue CDLs to citizens, hasn't worked out since. The system is broken, he said. States can issue CDLs to non-citizens, sometimes requiring only an employment authorization document, which allows someone to work for a specific time period within the U.S. In the state of Vermont, for example, non-domiciled CDL or CLP applicants don't have to prove where they live. According to Everett, this class of drivers has an increasingly large footprint in the industry. Overdrive readers similarly have flagged foreign drivers as a growing trend and potentially an area for the Department of Government Efficiency to look into. In 25 years in the transportation industry, I never hired a non-domiciled CDL holder and never had one presented to me. Most of my friends will say the same, Everett said. Now, he contended, loose immigration rules in places like Oregon and reciprocity with Canada have opened the door to non-domiciled drivers in a major way. HB 1569 would seek to put an end to recognition of such CDL holders operating in Arkansas or being employed by firms domiciled in the U.S. Overdrive contacted out to the Arkansas Trucking Association and the OOIDA for comment, and we'll update this story if we hear back. So, yeah, that's something you need to keep an eye on about this story. It's some crazy stuff. Arkansas seems to be leading the way, leading the United States in cracking down on these non-citizen drivers. No speaking English. And we've seen them. You know, they were out there when I was driving. I'm sure they're still out there now. And it will always be out there as long as nobody's cracking down on it. But when I always understood that requirement of the CDL was at least understand enough English for emergencies, inspections, and reading your road signs and all that stuff. So I don't know. Maybe this will pass. We'll see. We'll have to keep an eye on it and see if Arkansas passes this. So if you want to keep an eye on it, just Google HP 1569 2025 Arkansas or Arkansas Safe Trucking Act. Should all pop up. And if you want to track the government website there, you can track it and see when this bill is going to be passed, if it's going to be passed, or the how it is going in the House, in the Senate here, or there in Arkansas. I don't live there anymore, but I did. So let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about this. Is this a good thing? Is Arkansas the first of the states or other states going to follow suit? I guess we shall see. So that's it for now. I appreciate everybody watching. Everybody have a good day and stay safe.